The galaxy never feared humanity. They feared other empires, other superweapons, other ancient powers, but never humans. To them, humanity was new, weak, and always too emotional to survive real war. And when humans announced their newest creation, every alien race laughed harder than ever before. They called it the stupid weapon, a useless thing, a joke, a mistake. But on the edge of the Orion line, Commander Reyes stood inside the silent human outpost, staring at a strange glowing device locked inside a containment cage. He had been ordered not to activate it. Not yet. Not until the galaxy crossed the line. No one expected that today would be that day. Across the dark starfield, sensors detected an incoming alien armada. Not a small fleet, not a warning strike, but a full extermination force. Thousands of ships. Firepower strong enough to erase a planet. And they were coming fast. The alien broadcast echoed through every human channel. Today, humanity ends. Your little toy cannot save you. Reyes felt the station shake as the first barrage hit. Lights flickered. Metal groaned. The crew panicked. And still, the weapon inside the cage glowed, calm, silent, waiting. Reyes finally understood why. It wasn't a weapon made to protect humanity. It was a weapon made to punish anyone who tried to destroy them. He unlocked the cage. The glow grew brighter. Too bright. Too alive. An unnatural pulse spread across the room, like something ancient had just awakened. Outside the window, enemy ships prepared their final volley. Reyes whispered. They laughed at this weapon. The pulse expanded. The stars bent. And then, entire alien ships began vanishing from existence. Not exploding. Not burning. Just erased. The galaxy had no idea what humanity had just unleashed. When the pulse spread across space, no one understood what happened. One moment, the alien armada was preparing its final strike. The next moment, silence. Thousands of ships were missing from every scanner. No explosion. No debris. No energy trail. Just gone. Inside the command room, the human crew stood frozen. Commander Reyes kept his eyes on the starfield, watching the darkness ripple like disturbed water. The strange weapon, now fully awakened, floated above the deck, glowing with impossible light. It was small, almost harmless looking, yet space itself bent around it. No one spoke until Lieutenant Mara whispered, "Sir, do we do that?" Before Reyes could answer, alarm screamed again. A second alien fleet had arrived. This one was bigger, angry, afraid. Their broadcast came through, filled with panic. Humanity, stop your impossible device. This breaks every law of physics. But they didn't stop approaching. Reyes stared at the glowing weapon. It pulsed again, slower this time, like it was thinking, like it was choosing. Outside, the second fleet formed attack lines. Thousands of ships aimed their cannons at the station. Their fear only made them more dangerous. If even one volley hit Earth, everything would end. Then the weapon flashed. It wasn't bright. It wasn't loud. It was almost gentle, like a soft heartbeat in space. But the effect was terrifying. One by one, alien warships lost their shape, stretched like shadows, and folded into nothing. Entire battleships dissolved as if they had never existed. Massive dreadnoughts simply faded, erased from time. Mara fell to her knees. "Sir, this weapon isn't destroying them. It's removing them." Reyes felt a chill. If this was only the beginning, the galaxy was in far more danger than humanity ever imagined. News of the vanished fleet spread across the galaxy faster than light. Entire empires froze in fear. No one understood how a stupid human weapon had erased two full battle groups without leaving even a single atom behind. The alien high councils gathered in panic. "Humanity has broken reality itself," one leader shouted. "This cannot be a weapon. This is a cosmic threat." Another cried. They all agreed on one thing. Humanity must be stopped before the weapon awakens fully. Back at the human outpost, Commander Reyes watched encrypted transmissions from across the galaxy. Every message was the same: fear, confusion, disbelief. But something else troubled him even more. The weapon was still glowing, brighter than before, almost like it was feeding. "Sir, Lieutenant Mara said quietly, "What if the weapon isn't using power? What if it's absorbing the erased fleets?" Rays didn't want to believe it, but the tremors in the station, the humming in the walls, the bending of distant stars, everything pointed to one truth. The weapon was growing. Then the worst message arrived. A united armada, 5 major alien empires, thousands of warships, was headed directly for Earth. Not for negotiation, not for warning, for total destruction. The galaxy was terrified enough to work together for the first time in centuries. Mara swallowed hard. "Sir, what do we do? If we activate the weapon again, it might erase the entire star system. If we don't, Earth dies." Ray stared at the tiny floating device. A weapon once called useless, now feared more than any superweapon in history. The outpost lights flickered. The weapon pulsed. And a deep, unnatural voice whispered inside Ray's mind. "More fleets are coming. Let me feed." Ray's froze. The weapon was alive and hungry. Commander Ray's felt his heartbeat stop for a moment. Weapons did not talk. Machines did not whisper inside minds. Yet the voice was clear, cold, ancient, and hungry. Lieutenant Mara stepped back as the floating device turned slightly toward her, as if observing. Its glow shifted from soft blue to a deeper, darker shade, like a star dying in slow motion. "Sir," Mara whispered, "that thing, it's aware." Rays nodded. It was never a simple weapon. We were never told the truth. He accessed the restricted files hidden by high command. Lines of red warnings flashed across the screen. After several overrides, the final document appeared. Project Oblivion, not a weapon, but a being. Containment required. Do not activate under any circumstance. Mara gasped. "A being? We built a creature." "No," Ray said slowly. "We discovered it." The file explained everything. In deep space, centuries ago, humanity found a strange anomaly, an energy creature trapped inside a collapsed dimension. Scientists believed it was harmless. They studied it, shaped it, contained it. But they never understood its true nature. It did not destroy matter. It erased existence, removing things from time itself and absorbing what they once were. The so-called stupid weapon was a mistake. It was a sealed cosmic predator, and now it was awake. Suddenly, alarms blasted through the outpost. The united alien armada had arrived on the outer edge of the solar system. Thousands of signatures appeared on the screen. Massive dreadnoughts, Titan-class carriers, superweapons aimed directly at Earth. The weapon pulsed again, louder, stronger. Rays felt the voice gripping his thoughts. "Release me. I will protect humanity. I will consume all that threatens you." Mara clenched her fists. "Sir, if we let it feed again, we may not be able to stop it." Rays looked at Earth glowing in the distance. He had to choose. Risk the galaxy, or watch humanity die. The united alien armada entered the solar system like a metal storm. Their ships formed endless lines, waves of power meant to crush Earth in a single strike. Every alien commander believed humanity would panic. Every empire believed they could overwhelm humans with numbers alone. They were wrong. Inside the outpost, the weapon floated higher, glowing with a deep red-blue shimmer. Space around it twisted softly, like reality itself was bending to make space for something older, something dangerous. "Sir," Mara whispered, "it's reacting to the armada." Rays watched the sensor screens fill with red dots. Thousands of them. "They think they can win through fear," he said quietly. "But today they will learn what fear truly is." The weapon pulsed again. But this time, the pulse didn't erase ships. Instead, it reached into the minds of every alien pilot across the enemy fleets. Suddenly, screams filled their communication channels. Alien captains shouted commands, but their voices broke with terror. The humans made a creature. "It is looking at us," ITC's US. "Retreat, retreat. Do not let it touch our minds." For the first time in galactic history, thousands of warships tried to run before the battle even began. But it was too late. The weapon opened what looked like a tiny black tear in front of the human station. Only a meter wide, but impossibly deep. Stars behind it shifted like reflections in broken glass. Every scanner failed. Every alien AI malfunctioned. The tear expanded. Slow, calm, certain? Sir, Mara whispered, trembling. That's not a weapon, that's a doorway. Reyes didn't blink. He could feel the truth in his bones. The creature inside the weapon wasn't just waking up. It was trying to come through. Outside, alien dreadnoughts vanished into the expanding tier, pulled in like dust. And for the first time since the war began, humanity wasn't the one afraid. The terror in space kept growing, slow but unstoppable. Alien dreadnoughts, Titan carriers. Even whole formations vanished into its depth without sound. Some tried to fire. Some tried to flee. None succeeded. Inside the outpost, Reyes felt the weapon's voice again, stronger now, clearer, almost proud. I protect humanity. I remove all threats. I always have. Mara trembled. Sir, it thinks we created it to conquer the galaxy. No, Reyes whispered. It thinks we created it to choose the galaxy. The outpost shook as the cosmic predator pushed harder against the dimensional barrier. Its true form pressed through the tear, vast, shifting, made of light and anti-light. It wasn't a creature. It wasn't a machine. It was something older than stars, were in the shape of a weapon only. Because humans forced it into one, now it wanted to be free. Across the galaxy, every major empire watched in horror as live feeds showed their greatest armada being erased. Messages flooded human channels. Humanity, stop this. We surrender. We will withdraw from every human world. Name your terms. But Reyes knew the truth. If the creature finished coming through, no terms would matter. The galaxy itself could break. Reyes stepped forward and placed his hand on the glowing device. For the first time, the voice hesitated. Listen to me, Reyes said. You protect humanity by following one rule. Humanity decides the enemy, not you. The weapon paused. Its light flickered. The tear stopped expanding. Slowly, painfully, the cosmic presence retreated back through the doorway. The tear sealed. The glow softened. The alien armada was gone. The galaxy was silent. Reyes sent a single message to every empire. Humanity does not seek war. But if you force war upon us, you now understand the cost. Across the stars, no one laughed at humanity again. Humanity became a legend, the civilization that held a god in a cage, and told it when to stop